And welcome back to Stellaris as the British Empire. Last we left off, we were doing some colonization over here in Valentina, and we'd been just doing some, in general, cleaning up of our empire. Some things that happened, and I'd say about the 2 years that went by while I wasn't recording was our good old pals over here, God, I don't remember what they're called. Something Hychasa. Yeah, I'm not even gonna think about it. But anyway, they actually changed their government type to a democratic utopia, so they are now the Spooksalak Star Confederation. I actually contemplated changing ours, but I think for now I'm gonna stick with Despotic Empire because Star Empire really doesn't give us anything else, and I only thought about Martial Empire, but I don't know. We'll see because that's not the same sort of lineal passage as actual empire is. But I came back because our scientist Patrice Renard died. It's kind of sad to see all our vanguards start passing away. And in the time you're gone, we also actually finished all of the exploration that we could possibly do. So he died doing nothing. But luckily for his successor, which let's find out, his successor is none of these people. Well, what can you do? I think I'm actually willing to put down some extra. Yeah, let's see, careful. 34 and careful. Yeah, it's good because what we can do is we can actually replace one of our old. God, what am I going? Technology. We're gonna replace one of our other scientists because they're all pretty old at this point, and they're gonna end up dying anyway. So we might as well replace them before they do die. Where am I going? So let's see. Why don't we get rid of Gabriela Hernandez? Because she's 84, and that is easily the oldest. Sorry, Gabriella. You've been a good one. So let's see. We'll replace her with Moritz Ziegler, who's maniacal. And then we shall go over to not the HMS Ryan, excuse me, the HMS Tesla, and put in Shyam Chandran, the 34-year-old careful scientist. Is that it's a guy. I honestly thought it was a girl. Okay. Chandran. Okay, well, they're just gonna chill there until we finish both the what is it, the Frontier Outpost and then the Wormhole Outpost, which we're gonna build over here on the Wistral system. So let's see, I did a bunch of building and such while you guys are away, so that's not too much, and actually a bunch of research finished as well, as I'm sure you probably saw. Actually, technically all the research finished, and now we've had new ones to get put in. But I didn't really think it was all that important because, hey, you can see it now. I don't really think the start matters. But as you can see, we're researching Manifest Destiny, which is going to take a long time. And Deflectors, which is not going to take a very long time. Oh, wow. Well, there we go, folks. We got something mighty up to the north. The Ixidar Star Collective. And they barely hate us. They are hegemonic imperialists, but they do not hate us. And they're superior in fleet power and naval capacity. That's interesting. So for the time being, we may very well wish to establish an embassy. What about us? I don't think there's anybody else we need to appease to. So, looks like we're fine. But they are certainly the biggest empire that we can see, besides maybe our friends, the Spooksalak. It's down here. Alright, improved deflectors are done, which is nice. We could research shields, or hell, we could even research these antimatter reactors, which I actually want to see what it says, because that's kind of interesting. So that's producing 25, 50, 100. What do ours do in our Elizabeth class destroyers? They do 20, 40, 80. Yeah. See, that's pretty useful, but I don't know if that's exactly what I want to be rushing yet. How about we go for Physics Lab 2? Because I'm actually starting to build a bunch of different research stations all across our systems. Let's see, if we go to Nova Terra over here, yeah, Basic Science Lab. Let's see over here on Earth. I would like to get rid of... What do I want to get rid of, huh? Anything with minerals. We don't need minerals on Earth. We are instead going to place this Research Institute. Yep, there we go. So there goes the Research Institute, and then on the spaceport above, we're going to place an observatory, which will just further... So Earth is definitely a place for science and economic gain, which is... I don't know if like the capital world actually does anything to make that better, but maybe. If we look at some of our other planets, we're actually making a lot more research now, I believe. Let's see. Oh, nope, they're back to being rivals, even though severely outclassed. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10 planets with 2 in vassalage. 2, 3, 6, 7, and I have 5. 2, 3, 5. So yeah, they're easily the biggest. Let's see, even, yeah, these guys over here don't have anything on them. Yeah, the Ixidar Star Collective are easily the largest. What about we go and take a look? No, what do I want? Contacts, species. Yes, let's look at population. Yes, the Ixidar are easily some of the biggest. And actually, the Tendrakians were second place. Followed very closely by our allies, the Spooksalok. And then we are actually pretty far down here. And what is this? 8th place? Well, what can you do? What can you do? So, I'm gonna let some time go by like I have done before, and I'll see you folks then. Back because we have just finished the frontier outpost on Wistrel. Next, I'm going to begin building... There we go, a wormhole station. Let's see, wormhole station. We're gonna build it... It doesn't really matter where, so we'll just build it over here. But look at all this that just came into our grasp. We got 12 society research, 4 engineering research, 3 physics, 6 minerals, and 4 energy. That is a whole lot, especially if we take a look at all that society research. That is just crazy. So we'll definitely have to pick that up first and foremost, because that will greatly increase the speed at which we are researching Manifest Destiny. So that's all that's happened, and I'll be back when something else interesting happens. See ya. So I actually went through my situation log and saw that I had this void clouds sort of research, so I went and did that. Let's see, void unclouded. The void clouds, void clouds. The void clouds are, as far as human researchers can tell, among the oldest entities in the universe. They seem to have originated just a scant few billion years after matter as we know it first appeared. The tremendous forces of the young cosmos making something out of nothing. They would have been stars once, but were not. Explaining their apparent animal intelligence is more difficult, but the answer might lie in the abnormally strong electromagnetic fields that keep them together, another product of their primordial beginnings. It is not inconceivable that, given enough time, the circulation of its strange stardust and gravitic fields aligned in a flexible approximation of neural pathways. Moreover, the clouds seem to be receiving impulses from one another, if not outright communicating, light years apart. Quantum entanglement is expected to play a role in this phenomenon. So let's see, we have, yeah, we don't really need to know where void cloud systems are, but some nice some physics research and Cloudbuster would be useful, however. So they will not stand in our way. So let's see, we just finished space torpedoes, which is awesome. We have a few choices as far as physics research goes. Oh crap! Pause it. We have advanced railguns, which would be nice. That's only gonna take 38 months, really. What about? Yeah, we don't need that. But why don't we go for this engineering facility? That's super cheap. We might as well. Fleet order. Okay, he's done over there in Karanis. Now, why don't we go to Ajam? And why don't we... Oh, not do that. Nope. Build a research station. There we go. And actually, we found on this Kim system over here what looked like to be some mining drones, and I'm currently researching them, and they should be done anytime now. So we're currently... So we did end up building our wormhole station on Wistrel, and we are now exploring all of the systems. I mean, we are actually surveying them, but with our military fleet, we're going through them all. There haven't been any worlds that have been like crazy good. I mean, some of them have been nice. Like there was a Gaian world over here, but it was like 12 size. So that's not that much. Besides that, we're just keep on doing what we do. I'm just gonna wait until we research these Tau aliens, and after that I'll probably just let some more time go by. Active buildings, some war. Why don't we go to the surface? Hey, and look at our research institutes done. So nice.
Special project complete.
Hey, special. There we go. Yep, as I thought. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation, established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, their purpose is obvious enough, mining. But who is it that tasks them is not immediately apparent. What is obvious is that no shipment of minerals has been retrieved from this system in hundreds, if not thousands of years. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the British Empire. Indeed. How about we establish a listening post? And we do that. Wow, wasn't expecting that. Emperor John Windsor has died at the age of 86, technically outliving his, father, even though, we don't get into that stuff. And I just saw that. I am going to go to the government, but I would like to install a governor here on Albion. So let's see, why don't we get all these are actually pretty good. Why don't we get this, because that is more lifespan on more lifespan, because he's pretty young. All right. Oh Jesus, you get 3 and 4. Now that's crazy, and I'm definitely gonna do that. Let's see, space-time theory. 3 dimensions, inextricable from the 4th. I mean, like, oh, that's nice too. That could solve our energy crisis. Shit, we gotta do that. And look at, wow, we went from this gonna take like 90 months to 22 because of only finishing the +6 over here, and we haven't even finished the one on Ajam. That's just crazy. But anyway, so let's see. Our current empress is Empress Valentina the First, with Crown Prince Gerardo, and he sucks, so what can you do? So what we are going to do is, I think now, with the coronation of Empress Valentina, we are going to change from a despotic empire to a martial empire, which will make Miss Valentina, Empress Valentina, it will make her Imperatrix Valentina. So yes, this is not exactly your classical British Empire, but of course, if we went from the United Kingdoms to now, in sort of a spacey way, it would just be a constitutional monarchy, which, even though now in the United Kingdoms, the monarch is only really just a figurehead. It's basically just a democracy. Well, relatively more republic. You know what? Not getting into that. But considering that this is an alternate universe where the British Empire took over all of the Earth, starting from, we'll say, about the Victorian era, you know, eventually they're going to evolve into something that more suits their needs, and that just happens to be a martial empire, which gives us plus 40% naval capacity and minus 10% ship upkeep costs, which is just wonderful all around. So there's that. Let's see, but I think that is the end of the episode. Next time, let's be honest, we're probably still not going to go to war. I want to so bad, but I just don't think it's going to happen. We just have so many opportunities in doing stuff that's not war. So there's really no reason to when we can expand and not war, which in many other playthroughs of this game, I feel like. I mean, I've done maybe just like 2 ones that are pretty short, haven't completed them, but I always had to go to war because I was boxed in. But look at all this open, you know, space over here. We're not boxed in. So anyway, that's that. I'll see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Thank you. Goodbye.